It's a story first seen on WGN this afternoon. WGN's Brona Tumulty is live now in the city's Back of the Yards neighborhood with more on this. Brona.
Good evening, guys. This is a case of mistaken identity amplified by self-appointed internet detectives. This is a retired firefighter from Pennsylvania, and this is a retired Chicago firefighter, except this fella is paying the price for something he allegedly did.
Feeling that I was making a difference helping some people.
David Quintavalli spent decades serving the city of Chicago.
Over 32 years.
And this former firefighter was enjoying life until last week.
It's going very well until this.
While all of this chaos was unfolding in Washington, D.C.
Well, that was the day of my wife's birthday, January 6th.
Quintavalli was running errands and getting groceries.
That morning, I was shopping for some groceries to make her a meal at home for her birthday, for her and my son.
Later that night, he learned some surprising and disturbing news.
Friends who monitored this alerted me in the evening that, Dave, you are being accused of murdering a police officer in the riot that took place in Washington.
This picture had been captured of someone at the riot who allegedly threw a fire extinguisher at a police officer. That officer was injured, but in a separate and very similar incident, another officer died after a fire extinguisher was also allegedly thrown at him. After all of this surfaced, wannabe internet sleuths put two and two together and came up with 5. They decided Quintavalli was the culprit, and social media went wild. Post after post accusing him of, among other things, being a cop killer.
It's just devastating. My life has been changed, turned upside down for something I had nothing to do with.
And the messages came right to his door as well.
Hey, Dave, you're a murderer and a traitor, and I can't believe you killed a cop and your son's a cop. Wow. Good luck in prison.
How these people get my numbers, I don't know.
His number, though, not hard to find. Does the number mean anything to you?
Sure, that's my home number.
Do you know where I got that?
No.
Twitter.
Yeah.
His personal information posted online for the world to see and use against him.
It's made my life miserable right now.
The arrest of the actual person in the widely circulated photo, a Robert Sanford of Pennsylvania, bringing little comfort to Quintavalli.
I have had no apologies. I have had no one try to approach me and make anything right. I have had a few texts of support from people who I do not know. Those were appreciated. But no, none of the people that I've seen post on a third-hand basis have reached out to me at all anyway.
Telling us, for those who like to play detective online, think about what you're doing and who may suffer if you're wrong.
There's people in Britain, this is worldwide. I'm damaged now. I just can't. People have to think before they put something out there. It should be accurate. Somebody should be held accountable for their actions.
Now, Quintavalli did make a point of offering his condolences to the family of the police officer who did lose his life in that whole mess at the Capitol. His own son is actually a police officer as well, and things got so bad over the last week or so that CPD officers had to be placed outside of the family home. Now, this firehouse behind me is Quintavalli's firehouse itself. He was a firefighter for many, many years and fought many fires across the city, and now his new fight going forward is to restore his good name. We're live in Englewood. Brona Tumulty, WGN News.